The Thaumaturge is a story-driven RPG with ambiguous choices, taking place in the culturally diverse world of early 20th century Warsaw. If you're looking to have a perfect start in the game as a complete beginner, or maybe you want to start the game with little bit of knowledge firsthand, this video is all that you will ever need to get the best out of the game. Using perception is really important because it helps you find hidden things and information. You should use it a lot, especially as you move to different areas, because even if you've been somewhere before, new things can still appear time to time. It will also help you find quest locations, uncover memories, and discover flaws in the game. When you activate perception, look out for red glowing stars. Using perception regularly is crucial for your progress in the game. It guides you to mission objectives and also helps you navigate in unfamiliar territories. As you explore, areas you need to investigate will show up on your map when you're close. Keep an eye out for pink lights, as they make it easier for you to find hidden items. These lights will guide you to the items you're looking for. Whether you're in combat, searching for clues, or just exploring, always use your right mouse button to activate perception. It works in almost any situation, revealing traces that can help you track things. Each examination you do forms an observation, giving you new dialogue options and insights. Collect enough observations and you can draw conclusions, which will give you an advantage in the game. Use this new information to follow your perception and talk to the miracle worker in the tavern. It might be a bit challenging at first, but this is exactly where perception will guide you through the tough parts of the game. As you explore Warsaw, keep an eye out for diamond-shaped white icons, which are important because they help you gain valuable experience. They represent things you can interact with, like items you can read and extra stories to explore. When you see a silver diamond, whether it's a newspaper or a piece of paper, try to interact with it. Reading these items will always give you XP. Many of them will also reveal side quests, which can range from simple tasks like visiting an exhibition to checking out interesting places. And as mentioned previously, completing these quests will give you even more XP. When you explore open areas, you'll find lots of things you can interact with, like secrets, newspapers, and magazines. Take your time to examine, because each interaction will give you more experience points. Besides earning experience points, there's another benefit, which is finding city secrets and getting new side quests. These discoveries give you Thaumaturge points, which you can use to make yourself stronger. Even though each interaction might not seem like much, they add up over time, helping you level up without having to go too far from your main path. As you level up in the game, you earn Thaumaturge points. You should regularly visit the Thaumaturge screen in the menu to spend these points wisely on upgrading your skills. You can invest in these skill points in 4 areas, each offering specific benefits and attack upgrades. It's not a good idea to focus only on one area because it may cause you to miss important clues, lose out on dialogue options, or have trouble progressing in missions. Distributing points across all paths adds knowledge points, improving your chances of discovering important information when using perception. Early diversification into different skill lines is crucial, as even basic knowledge of other paths helps you uncover new information quickly, earning you more experience points. So, it's recommended to spread your expertise across all 4 paths, which is heart, tongue, hand, and brain, so that you become a well-rounded detective capable of solving various puzzles. Unlocking new attacks and upgrades makes you more powerful and helps you get ready for unexpected fights. To make the upgrades more effective, you need to assign them to your attacks before you start a battle. It's important to plan strategically, and for beginners, choosing the improved Thaumaturge in advance is a smart move. At the beginning, you might be tempted to focus all your upgrades on just a few abilities, like saluters. However, it's best to spread out your upgrades, even if you only have a few saluters. Spreading upgrades around ensures you have a variety of skills, which makes it easier to learn from investigated objects. This not only makes you more versatile in fights, but also improves your ability to gather information during missions. When assigning upgrades, you should think about how practical each move should be, which will help you make the most of your abilities and powers in different situations. In combat, each enemy possesses a distinctive trait granting them special abilities such as increased damage and improved defense. To gain the upper hand, you should focus on pinpointing your chosen foe. Open the saluter menu when you have a specific enemy in your sight, which will reveal the most effective saluter against their unique trait. Using the right saluter in an attack disables this trait, significantly helping you to defeat the enemies with much ease. In any battle, your primary goal should be to swiftly diminish your opponent's attributes. Identifying these attributes is very simple, as you just have to look for the symbol to the left of your adversary's life bar. For instance, a shield symbol signifies reduced damage from your attacks, while a helmet symbol grants immunity to certain status effects. To nullify these attributes, you just have to launch a targeted attack with a specific saluter. As you play through the main story of the game, you'll come across extra tasks in the form of side quests. Although they're optional, completing them helps you gain more experience points, which makes you stronger in the game. Some side quests can be done whenever you want, while others have a time limit. To handle these tasks well, check your journal regularly. It lists all your quests, even the time-sensitive ones, which are shown by a pocket watch symbol in your diary. Even though there's no exact timer, these quests depend on your progress in the main story. It's better to focus on these quests first before continuing with the main story, as they might disappear if you wait for too long. When you get to Warsaw, take advantage of the chance to do side quests there, as helping out recurring characters in these quests affects how your story unfolds. Combat is one of the most important aspects of the game, and most of the time you will have a hard time with multiple challenges, but there's usually a way to overcome the challenges. If you're stuck at one place, you can always adjust the difficulty level of the fights. It's important to know that the difficulty of battles doesn't change as you get stronger, so going back to a tough fight won't make it harder. If a battle feels too difficult, try exploring the world to earn more XP, learn new abilities, and then come back for a rematch. Instead of trying to take down all enemies at once, which might seem like a good idea later in the game, it's better to focus on defeating a few enemies early on. This reduces the threats and improves your chances of success in the long run. You need to pay attention to the action cube at the top of the screen, which shows when each character will make a move, giving you a chance to strike first and use skills to disrupt their plans. As a Thaumaturge, your heightened perception allows you to predict enemy actions. Watch the action cue closely to know when to act. If your planned move is too slow, you can cancel it and choose a different action. Your life bar shows potential health loss from upcoming enemy attacks, but you can change this outcome by canceling enemy moves or defeating an opponent. You should always try to make quick attacks before your enemies get a turn. Use the time between rounds to see if you can land more hits before the enemies can fight back, which will help you get an upper hand in fights. I hope this list of tips help you when just starting. If you've got any tips you'd like pass along, share it with us in the comments. While you're here, be sure to check out beginner guides for other video games. One of your favorite games might be there too. For everything else gaming, keep it here. I'll see you all in the next video.